Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another game unboxing. In this episode, we're taking a look at Mice and Mystics from Plaid Hat Games, a game by Jerry Hawthorne. So, very cool concept anyways. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons, but with little mice instead. So, pretty cool little idea anyways. Comes in a nice, fairly decent sized box here, as you can see. I do like the artwork on it. Go ahead and flip this around so we can see. There's the top and the sides and the bottom and the other side. So very cool artwork. On the back we have the standard overview of what's included here. Ages 7 and up, 1 to 4 players, 60 to 90 minutes, not suitable for children under 36 months. So, pretty cool little concept. All this stuff. So, yes, cool. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what you get in here and kind of see where we go from there. So, start by just cutting. Actually, we're just going to rip it open here. So this came out in what, 2012 is what it says, so it's kind of an older game. I think there are 2 expansions available for it now, but I found it on a clearance sale at my local game store, and it's been on my list to check out for a while, so I went ahead and picked it up. So yeah, nice box. And we'll go ahead and lift the case open and see what we get in here. Alright, so to start out with, we have the Rulebook. And they evidently have a quick learn how to play thing at plaidhatgames.com. So check that out if you're interested. We'll just flip through this real quick here. Nice glossy whatever cardstock paper. So pretty cool looking. I like the layout of the book. I like the artwork. We're not going to get into the rule set or anything. This is not a learn how to play. This is just a what's in the box kind of thing, so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect if you're looking to pick something like this up. So yes, cool. We also get a campaign module here, Sorrow and Remembrance, sorry, book 1. Nice thick book here. It looks like it is coming in at 57 pages. So yeah, we'll not spoil too much, but we'll flip through a couple of pages here. So it kind of leads you through the entire campaign for at least the first book. Very nice. I like that. And then we get some game boards here. So we have a single-sided board here, which has some very nice artwork on it. I guess this is probably our story tracker. I'll have to look that up. Here is the second half of that, so it kind of goes together like a big puzzle. Like so. That's very nice. Nice kind of clock looking thing here, so that's pretty cool. Then we get some game boards. Whole stack of them. So we'll see what these look like here. So we have the courtyard. And these are double-sided. Again, very nice looking artwork here. Tunnel entrance. Kitchen. Kitchen tunnels. Guard room. Sewer. Dining hall. Dining tunnels. The alchemist. The crystal tunnels, the king's chamber, the king's tunnels, the Queen's Chamber, the Forge, the Pipes, and the Sewer Drain Pipe. So very nice looking. The artwork on here is pretty much outstanding here. A very nice look to it. As far as reusability, we've got a standard D&D character here, so it would make for an interesting playmat for some sort of other campaign. I'm not exactly sure yet what you might do with it, but it has some swappability going on anyway, so that is pretty cool. Anyways, let's go see what else we got here. So we have a stack of punch-out tokens. Let's go ahead and open these up. If I can get this thing started. There we go. Did y'all enjoy punch-out boards? There's something to be said about them. Sometimes they are fun to kind of sit and just punch a bunch of pieces out. Sometimes it's kind of tedious, but alright, so our first side has some very interesting stuff here. Some nice icons. There's some like rat warriors. And flipping it over to the back, it's kind of the same thing front and back, so that's kind of nice. Then we have a bunch of cheese and health tokens. And green ones and red ones for the health, so not sure the differences on those, but there you go. And our last set is the tokens that basically, the stunned and webbed and these other things here. So some rat traps, some more health tokens. Very cool. Alrighty. Next up, we've got a whole bunch of cards. So we have an encounter deck. We've got these two small decks of cards. We've got a regular deck, and then our character cards. We also have a whole bunch of miniatures, which we will look at momentarily. And we have some dice, and they include a bag to keep some stuff in. So that is cool. Let's go ahead and just pull all this stuff out. Make it a little easier on us, so we can reposition the camera and look at all these individually. Before we do that, let's see if there's anything underneath this cardboard tray, and there is not. So that's everything that's in the box. Pretty nice though. Alright, we'll do the miniatures probably last. And this is just a plain Ziploc bag, so no really use in going through it any extra. Let's look at our character cards. If I can get a hold of them. Should probably get one of those non-slip mat things here. Actually, let's go ahead and zoom in. So bear with me for just a second. We'll reposition to make it just a little easier on you. Alright, so the first one is Colin. Again, I really do like the artwork, the style that they're using here. It's very nice. Let me get the camera to quit wiggling on us. And flipping it over to the back, we've got the story of Colin there. That's interesting. Very nice, though. Then we have Lily, the archer. And you can read Lily's story there if you want to pause it for just a moment. Next up is Nez. I keep flipping these on the wrong side, but there you go. You can pause it and read about Nez. This looks like Filch, the Scamp. I did it again. Filch. These are really nice looking. Magnus, the Mystic. I'll get it right one of these days. And Tilda, the Healer. Which way do we go? Let's do it that way. There, you can pause it there to read about Tilda. But yeah, so these cards are very nice looking. I do like the artwork. It's got a nice style to it. They just look really good too. So they're kind of flimsy. So I'll probably want to stick these in a top loader or something just to keep them from getting too weird on me. But there are those. We also have a set of special dice here. So let's look at those. These are just standard 6-sided dice. There are 5 of them, and they all have special little icons on there. So that's kind of cool. I don't know what any of that means, but pretty nice. They got a nice feel to them. They are kind of that aged kind of color, so it's not white. It's kind of an off-white cream color, which is kind of nice, to be honest with you. It definitely makes it feel like it's an older type game, so that's pretty cool. Go ahead and stick those back in the little baggie here. Alrighty, next up, take your pick here. Let's go with this deck. So these are, I guess, the bad guys. We'll make that assumption. The villain deck. Alright, so let's get these up here so we can see them. Brody chases. So front and back of these things, if I can keep the glare from the light here. Then we've got Cave Centipede. Brody Pounces. Elite Rat Warriors. Rat Warriors. Roaches. Skitter Clack. Spider. Ugh, ugly looking spider. Vanistra's Sting. Vanistra's Call. Vanistra's Web. Vanistra's Charm. Captain Verst. Colin. Let's look at this for a second here. Nope, those are the same. So, anyways, Colin, Filch, Lily, Maginos, Nez, and Tilda. So, very nice little small deck right there. I'll stick those to the side and let's jump to this other deck. Alright, so we have the back of these has the nice A. I don't know what the A stands for, but whatever. So we have First Aid, Inspire, Thunder Squeak, Knife Strike, Energy Rush, Backslash, Preemptive Shot, Meeps, aimed shot, chain lightning, and it gives you the character classes that can do these things. So not everybody will be able to use these. Keen eye, dodge, battle leader, battle squeak, power shot, give order, mystic bolt, fortify, cure, set trap, major heal, feint, find, accurate shot, resolve, invisibility, mystic blast, and protect. So very cool. Nice little deck there as well. Gives you a pretty good idea of the actions that you have here, so that's interesting anyways. Next up, I guess we'll go with the tiny deck, or the smaller of the two regular sized looking card decks. Alrighty, here. So, backs of these are, again, these are nice cards themselves. Kind of a glossy feel to them. The encounter deck. And we'll just kind of flip through these here. I'm not going to read all these to you, but they do say standard, and then there's some difficult ones. So that's kind of cool. And it gives you your bad guys that you face. So that's kind of interesting. Very neat. So that's our encounter deck. Then our last deck here is these things. Whatever these things are. Alrighty here, so we have, looks like S's on all of these. Again, that nice kind of glossy feel to them. And we'll just kind of flip through these things. We're not going to bother reading all of these for you. Kind of standard equipment. Again, really nice artwork though. Ooh, abduction. Moldy cheese, some cheese cache, a rest spot, I have to say I do like the concept of this carryover kind of thing. So this is like, it's an acorn helmet. So I like how they have adapted the kind of general medieval kind of world stuff to this nice little rat world. So like the acorn helmet is just nice. So yeah, that is our deck of cards. So that's pretty much everything except for our minis. So I guess we'll go ahead and move on to the miniatures here, unless y'all want to see something else. Nice stack of miniatures here. Coming in a little bag here. Let's see what we have here. We have, just flip all these things upside down and try to stack them in some semblance of order. These are very nice looking miniatures. They feel really nice. So, we've got a couple of character ones, I'm assuming, and some bad guys. Like that. So total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those cockroaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these rat guys. I guess these are the bad guy. Whatever. Cool looking spider. That centipede looking thing. And then our 6 players here. So let's look at one of each of these things and see what y'all think about these here. So again, nice looking miniatures. It's a cockroach, so I don't know how nice cockroaches are going to look, but it's an interesting thing there. So nice kind of color anyways. So there's those. Then we've got our bad guy were-rat things. Let's see if we can just do a spin on this guy. Again, really nice detail on all these things. They look very intimidating. They're supposed to be, though. They're the bad guys. So, very cool. We got this centipede-looking guy. Centipede, millipede, I'm not really sure, but he's a evil-looking booger. And then we got this crazy spider. Ugh, I don't like spiders. I'm glad they're the bad guys. Very nice, though. Then we have 6 player characters. So, again, I don't know the names of them yet, so we'll just kind of look at all of them and see here. Very cool. This is obviously the archer. Again, not a ton of detail, but enough to make it interesting anyway. I mean, they've done a really good job with the level of detail, but stylistically, they're more, don't really want to say cartoonish, but kind of cartoonish. So, yeah, they're not like hyper detailed or anything like that. Though you can see some of the fur, so that's cool. But I guess this is the mystic. And the guy with the hammer. Sweet. And then, I guess this is Colin, our hero with the sword. Very cool looking. Really nice. If I can get focus on that a little bit. Very cool, though. I like that quite a bit here. As far as the scale goes, again, we'll use our D&D miniature as an example here. It's they're a little bit smaller. The bases are definitely smaller, but it's I guess similar to that scale. As far as the monsters go, you can still see that these things kind of fit pretty well with that whole D&D vibe. So you could definitely kind of reuse some of these things in a D&D campaign without really any problems, I guess. With the monsters especially, you can kind of see them fighting your regular D&D characters pretty easily. If you want to fight a giant spider, you can. And if for whatever reason you wanted to fight a cockroach. So yeah, that is pretty much everything we get in the set here. So all in all, it's a lot of stuff. The campaign looks very interesting. It's got a nice kind of family-friendly feel to it. So this would definitely be something you might be able to play with the younger adults or younger kids or whatever it is like that, and kind of introduce them maybe to like a Dungeons and Dragons themed kind of thing, more in line with fuzzy mice, I guess. But still, I'm very impressed with this set here. I'm looking forward to actually getting around and playing it. I think traditionally this thing goes for about $50 to $60 in that price range. Again, I got mine on a clearance sale, so it was much less than that, but still, it runs about that price, and there's a lot of content here. So, yeah, I mean, cool miniatures, lots of different questy things, and a couple of expansions that you can get later if you run through this entire game. So, I suppose that's it. So, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I try to do a couple of these things a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, whenever I get around to them. If there's anything you'd like to see in future episodes, let me know that. But drop some comments down below and let me know what you think of this Mice and Mystics game. If you've played it, what's been your experiences so far? Have you enjoyed it? Anything that we should be on the lookout for? Anything that's weird about it that maybe people don't understand? Yeah, just let me know that in the comment section. I guess that's it. So until next time, game on!